Right, hello. Sorry I'm a touch late. No, Dex wasn't putting the washing on, but I've had a couple of issues with the dog today. Bless her little heart. She's cricked her neck and she's feeling ever so sorry for herself. Bless her. So, yes, good evening, everybody. How are we all? Look at you all lively in the chat and whatnot. Who have we got? Deborah, good evening. Mr. Gilbert, hello. Mr. Fisher, hello. James Clark. Who else? Look at this. All friendly, aren't we, this week? Dex, am I putting the washing? Come on, Dex. No, I'm not putting the washing on. Not this week. Getting his fancy dress on. Fancy it is indeed. But not a dress, it's a jacket. Any danger, danger, Dickie. Some of us have nowhere to go. True that. True that. Although, you're allowed to go outside for as long as you want now. So, who knows? Sorry I missed it last week. It's alright, Karen. We forgive you. It says 10:15, does it? I put in 8 o'clock every single week, and every single week it throws back a different time. So, apologies. Late every week. Standard Dickie. Nice coat. Thanking you. Have you missed the coat for 3 weeks now? This is the third week, I think. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. The cockers are in. Waiting for me eagerly. Thank you. Right. Well, welcome along to the quiz. It occurred to me last week that I just assumed that by now everybody that's here is a regular, and I got caught out a couple of times, so I apologise if I've got caught out and said something I shouldn't have said, like stop answering the questions in the chat, because you wouldn't know not to. So this week, just to go over the rules, very simple. It's a quiz, obviously. You answer on a piece of paper with a pen, at home, maybe on your own. Whose coat is that jacket? Your mum's. Yeah, with a piece of paper and a pen, and you answer on your own. It's an honesty quiz, so no Googling, no cheating, yeah. Confer with the people in your house, that would be nice. Probably you're not spoken to anybody else, so, and you're not going to speak to anybody else. Other than one person from another household. You're allowed to speak to them. Anywho, what's been going on? Anybody been out? Anyone played golf yet? Allowed to do that again, aren't we? Anyone played golf? I know a few people that have ventured out onto the course. They say it's just the same as regular golf, but with upside down cups. Who knew? Right. What's going on with your Barnet? I don't know. I clocked this just now, and I'm like, it's too late to really do much about it, and it won't go away. I think. Blame the wife, she cut it. Right. I get it? Kind of. That'll do. Not that bothered. Not going anywhere, am I? It's an aerial. Yeah, do you know what? I was trying to get Radio 2 earlier. Alfalfa. Lovely. Right then, so I think we're all pretty much there, aren't we? I forgot to do it at the start last week, and it took me to round 3 to remember to do it. We didn't do the selfie quiz at the quiz time selfie at the start. So we'll do it now, shall we? If everyone's ready. 5 seconds. Here we go. Nice to see the Fishers posting theirs on Facebook as well. That was lovely. So, this week we've gone with 4 more rounds. We've gone with general knowledge. Then we've gone with some weirdo questions. Odd trivia, let's call that. Then we went for some dingbats, but I seem to have lost the dingbats, so I'm going to try and recover them as we go. And then, what else have we got? Oh, of course, we've got the music round. We've got the music round. Good evening, Mr. Harris. How are you? Nice of you to join us. Even I was late. And you seem to have been even later. Well done, you. Okay. Oh, I have got it. That's magic. Okay, let's get that where I want that. Pardon me. So, okay, apologies, so unprofessional of me, but never mind. When am I professional? Lovely job. Okay, that's that done. Right, so I think we're ready for round one, don't you? Why not? Let's crack on straight into it. So general knowledge, first round. Chin Chin Charoo, what are you drinking this evening? Evening, Mr. Shaw. General knowledge, round one. And if everyone's got their, I think you should gargle with beer this week. Karen. No. You'll ruin me. I wouldn't be standing by the end of it. Yeah, so general knowledge. I've kept it really simple. My good friends at Cosmopolitan provided round one for us this week. So if you don't get these, then I've got nowhere else to go, really. You didn't like the CBBC ones. Who knows? Right, anyway. Eyes down, looking for your full house. Round one, question one. And it goes something like this. Number one. What does BBC stand for? Oh, Sean's on the calls. Paul Fisher on the black IPA. You madman. What does BBC stand for? Stella a bit strong for you. Only the best on a day like today. Number two. What nut is used to make marzipan? What nut is used to make marzipan? Number three. What element does O represent on the periodic table? What element does O represent on the periodic table? Number four. Who was the British Prime Minister before Theresa May? Who was the British Prime Minister before Theresa May? She's really not very well. I apologise if the dog crying is not for you. Pint of two as you're told. Now, they're a respectable firm these days. I was reading actually today about that. They lowered the percentage to kill to get rid of that name tag. They went from 5.2% to 4%. I think 4.8. That made all the difference. Anyway, moving on. Number 5. Oh. I can't just mute it. I said this was a bad idea. Apologies. No, Scanny, the dog's not alright. She's in a bit of a mess.
But we can't see the vet until tomorrow. So
But yes, she's off to the vet tomorrow. But she's not in a good shape. And Ella Shaw, we will be doing all we can to not put her out of her misery. Right, so number 5. Who won I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in 2009? I can't remember if I did that one or not, but we'll do it again anyway. Number 6. What's the name of the river that runs through Egypt? What's the name of the river that runs through Egypt? Number 7. In meters, how long is an Olympic swimming pool? In meters, how long is an Olympic swimming pool? Number 8, for 1 point, can you name the actors who played Rachel Green, Joey Tribbiani, Phoebe Buffay, Chandler Bing, Monica Geller and Ross Geller? For 1 point, can you name the actors who played Rachel Green, Joey Tribbiani, Phoebe Buffay, Chandler Bing, Monica Geller and Ross Geller in Friends? Number 9. What's the name of the royal family's castle in Scotland? What's the name of the royal family's castle in Scotland? And number 10. For 1 point, what are the 5 basic senses that humans have? For 1 point, what are the 5 basic senses that humans have? Right, lovely jubbly. Okay. Anybody need any repeats? Anybody need any repeats? Pop it in the chat and let me know, and we'll do any of those, and we'll go through the answers. Lovely job. It's gone quiet. Oh, thank you, Karen. We will battle through for now, but we might have to. We'll see how we get on. Deb, 5, please. Yeah, sure. Who won I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in 2009? 2019, sorry. 2019, who won I'm a Celebrity? And 6 for Karen as well. What's the name of the river that runs through Egypt? Just the 2 on the repeats. Lovely. We're getting better at this. Right. On to the answers then for round 1. So again, if you're new, just mark them yourself. Be honest. If you got it wrong, you got it wrong. Who cares? We're certainly not. We're not judging. Right, so the answers to round 1. What does BB... Number 2. What nut is used to make marzipan? What nut is used to make marzipan was almonds. Number 3. What element does O represent on the periodic table? Oxygen. Number 4. Who... Yes, get liking the vid, please. 4 likes so far. Thank you. Good reminder, Scanny. And as well, subscribe if you haven't already. Only 43% of you were subscribed last week. Let's fix that. Let's have a few more of that, please. So hit the subscribe button and the like too, straight in. Well done, Scanny. Good reminder. Thank you for that. So who won I'm a Celebrity? Oh no, hang on. Where were we? 4. British Prime Minister before Theresa May. That was David Cameron. 5. Who won I'm a Celebrity? Get Me Out of Here in 2019? Jacqueline Josser. Number 6. What was the name of the river that runs through Egypt? That was the Nile. Number 7. In meters, how long is an Olympic swimming pool? 50 meters. For 1 point, can you name the actors who played Rachel, Joey, Phoebe, Chandler, Monica and Ross in Friends? So, in order, Jennifer Aniston played Rachel Green, Matt LeBlanc played Joey, Lisa Kudrow played Phoebe Buffay, Matthew Perry played Chandler Bing, Courtney Cox played Monica Geller, and David Schwimmer played Ross Geller. Number... Oh, did I say 2009? Apologies, I don't know who that was. So if you put the answer for 2000, who was 2009? I'm a Celebrity winner. No idea. We don't know. So if you got the answer right for 2009, just give yourself a tick. I did say 2009. Apologies. My apologies. My mistake. So just give yourself a tick. Whoever you put. You could have put the Queen, and that's good enough for me. Right, okay. Number 9. What's the name of the royal family's castle in Scotland? It's Balmoral. Number 10 for 1 point. What 5 basic senses do humans have? That's hearing, sight, smell, taste and touch. Campo, Gino. You could be right. Amanda knew that. Well done, Mandy. Well done, Mandy. Right then, so that's all 10. How did we get on? How did we get on? What do you know? What were your scores on the doors? Gino D'Acampo. I googled it when you changed to 2019. Right, okay, so I'll accept Gino D'Acampo or Jacqueline Josser, depending on which one you put down. 9 for Deborah. Well done, Deborah Simpson. The Gilberts got 10. Oh, those Google bots. Lee Harper 9. Richard Shaw got it wrong as I put Biggins. James Clark 10. 10 for the Harrises. Karen Manning got 9. Ella Shaw got 10. Look at this, all top scores. Cam Jones, hello. Got 8. Molly got 10. Well done. 8 for Megan and Shauna. 10 for me and Moles. Well done, Scanny. Well done, everyone. Big scores this week. Thank you, Cosmopolitan. I found your level, yeah? All you Cosmo readers. Oh, this was a rugby club and you're all there reading Cosmo. Right, anyway, moving swiftly on. So we're going to go for round number 2 then. Now, this round slightly odd. It's odd trivia. So forget about those ridiculously high scores in that round because these answers are weird. Here we go then. If everyone's ready for round number 2. All right. Oh, puppy. There you go. Is that a bit more comfy for you now? You don't know what to do with yourself, do you? Right, let's battle on. Here we go. Round 2. Claire loves Cosmo. Yeah, John, it's Claire that loves Cosmo. Round 2. Here we go. Question number 1. What's the most common colour of toilet paper in France? What's the most common toilet paper in France? Number 2. If you dug a hole through the centre of the earth, starting from Wellington in New Zealand, which European country would you end up in? If you dug a hole through the centre of the earth, starting from Wellington in New Zealand, which European country would you end up in? Right, number 3. Henry VIII introduced which tax in England in 1535? Henry VIII introduced which tax in England in 1535? Number 4. What is the correct term for a question mark immediately followed by an exclamation mark? What is the correct term for a question mark immediately followed by an exclamation mark? No, Rob, it's not dirty paper. Number 5. The average person does what 13 times a day? The average person does what 13 times a day? Yes, Mr. Clark, but I want the correct term for that. Number 6. I think it's number 6. Right, I'll have a go at saying it, and then I'll spell it. Coprastasphobia is the fear of what? So that is spelled Coprastasphobia. Coprastasphobia is a fear of what? Number 7. What were the first ice hockey pucks made out of? What were the first ice hockey pucks made out of? Number 8. It's illegal in Texas to put what on your neighbour's cow? It's illegal in Texas. Can you gargle that word? I can't even say it, let alone gargle it. It's illegal in Texas to put what on your neighbour's cow? Number 9. Which bird is nicknamed the laughing jackass? Which bird is nicknamed the laughing jackass? Number 10. Who entered a contest to find his own lookalike and came 3rd? Who entered a contest to find his own lookalike and came 3rd? Right. Anybody need any repeats? Anybody need any repeats? All right, Mince, all right. I know, puppy. I know. You're not having a good time of it, are you? Right, I think this week we'll go through the answers to round 2, and then we'll call it a night there, I think. Couple more pressing matters. Okay, so James, you want 6 again? Yeah. So 6 was, what was 6? So it was the coprastasphobia. What is that fear of? 4 and 5 for the arises. So 4 was what's the correct term for a question mark immediately followed by an exclamation mark. And 5 was the average person does what 13 times a day. 2 for Rob. Yes, John, I think I'm in for a long evening. If you dug a hole through the centre of the earth, starting from Wellington in New Zealand, which European country would you end up in? Right. I think so, Karen. I thought we might be able to battle on. She's been, she's managed to get herself in a comfy position most of the day, but she's lost the spot. Bless her. I think she's pulled a muscle in her neck and she can't really move her head, and it's freaking her out a bit. Thank you, Daniel. I hope she's okay too. We'll see what the vet says in the morning if she's not all right. Right. So answers. Here we go. 1. What's the most common colour of toilet paper in France? It's pink. Not brown, not mustard. Has the dog swallowed the kazoo? I wish. It probably would be cheaper. Number 2. If you dug a hole through the centre of the earth, starting from Wellington in New Zealand, which European country would you end up in? You'd end up in Spain. Number 3. Henry VIII introduced which tax in England in 1535? 1535, excuse me, sorry. It was a beard tax. Beard. Number 4. What is the correct term for a question mark immediately followed by an exclamation mark? It's an interrobang. 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 Number 5. The average person does what 13 times a day? They laugh. That is a fear of what? 'Tis a fear of constipation. Number 7. What were the first ice hockey pucks made out of? Frozen cow dung. Number 8. It's illegal in Texas to put what on your neighbour's cow? In Texas, it's illegal to put graffiti on your neighbour's cow. Number 9. Which bird is nicknamed the Laughing Jackass? It's the kookaburra. And number 10. Who entered a contest to find his own lookalike and came third? It was Charlie Chaplin. Right, so there we go. How did we get on? Rastafarian police officer. No, nil point for that. How did you get on that round? Pop your answers in and we'll have a quick tot up before we go. Half a point. How'd you get half a point when there's no half a points? Why do you keep cheating every week? Surely any cow. No? Just says your neighbour's cow. 2 out of 10 for Dex, an all-time low. James Clark 1, Richard Shaw 2, Lee Harper 1. These are a bit weird and funky. Oh, well done, Karen with 3. Cam Jones 2, Sean 2, Gilbert 1, Deborah 1, Lee Harper 1, Paul Fisher 1, Rob Stark 4. Reese got 2 of them right. Check your bad self playing GTA all day. So Karen Manning final scores is 11 out of 20, 1 ops. I assume you mean oops, cocker. Scanny got 1. I've reached double digits. Molly got 1. And sure, she put branding. It's like graffiti. No, it's not. No, it's not. Graffiti is like spray paints or pens, not hot irons scalding flesh. It's nothing like graffiti. Right, okay, well, there we go. Did we win? Quite possibly, Karen. I think you did. Google. Oh, Google Rob S. He's only cheating himself if he did. Right, there we go. That's this week's quiz. Apologies, it's short-lived. Hopefully the dog will be in a better place next week, and we'll have a bit more fun. I tell you what, we'll do an extra round next week. We'll squeeze in another round somewhere. So we'll do 5 rounds instead of 4 next week. If we're not locked down, who knows? Right, anyway, much love everybody. Have a lovely evening and a lovely week, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Bye.